What if I told you that the energy you've been carelessly giving away holds the key to your spiritual awakening? Semen retention is not just about self-control. It's a sacred discipline practiced by sages, yogis, monks, and seekers for thousands of years. In this journey, we go beyond biology, into consciousness, aura. Your semen is not just fluid. It is ojas, the refined essence of life, according to ancient Hindu and yogic texts. In Ayurveda, semen is said to be created from food, refined through 7 layers of bodily transformation. It is the last, most precious drop of energy your body produces. When retained, this energy doesn't sit idle. It rises, it purifies, it transforms. It begins to nourish the subtle body, your prana, your aura, and your spiritual nervous system. Magnetism, divine attraction, and spiritual purpose. Let's uncover what really happens when you stay on the path of semen retention. Not for days, not for weeks, but as a way of life. As you go deeper into retention, your Kundalini Shakti, the dormant spiritual energy at the base of your spine, starts to stir. That fire, when not released outward, begins to ascend upward. At first, it feels like restlessness. Then it becomes energy, then clarity, and finally, it becomes awareness. This fire moves through the chakras, cleansing the lower desires, burning old habits, and activating higher faculties, intuition, discipline, and willpower. Spiritually charged men carry a certain aura, a magnetic presence. When you retain your seed, your body no longer leaks energy. Instead, it stores it, radiates it. Your eyes sharpen, your voice deepens, your walk becomes grounded. People sense it. This is not pride, it's vibration. High-frequency energy causes others to look, to notice, even without words. Women, children, animals, all feel your calm and assertive presence. It is the mark of a man who is in control of his lower nature and walking toward his higher self. Sexual energy is not bad. It is powerful. But without direction, it controls you. When you retain, you begin to transmute lust. The same energy that once led to endless scrolling, temptations, and weakness now becomes fuel for meditation, creation, and inner peace. Desire is not destroyed. It is purified. You no longer crave bodies. You crave truth. You no longer seek stimulation. You seek silence. And in that silence, the soul speaks. Celibacy or brahmacharya is not repression. It is redirection. In ancient scriptures, the path of celibacy is described as the fastest way to merge with the supreme consciousness. Brahman. When sexual energy is fully retained and internalized, it reaches the Sahasrara chakra, the crown, and unites with divine light. This leads to moments of samadhi, blissful absorption where the boundary between self and world disappears. Your thoughts quiet, your breath slows, you feel connected to something far beyond the body. This is the true purpose of semen retention, not to become superhuman, but to remember that you are not merely human. As you go further, you begin to detach from things you once thought you needed. Lust, approval, fame, even fear. You realize the world outside is just a mirror of the world within. When your energy remains intact, you become unshakable. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop reacting and start observing. You stop consuming and start creating. This is the return of your divine masculinity. You may begin to notice something strange. People look at you more. Women are curious. Strangers greet you. Children smile. This is not magic. It is frequency. When your energy is refined, people feel safe, calm, and drawn to you. But the true spiritual man does not chase this attention. He simply walks the path. The attention is not the goal. It's just proof that your inner light is beginning to shine. So what happens when you truly stick to semen retention long term? You reclaim your masculine energy. You awaken your spiritual purpose. You sharpen your intuition. You align with Dharma. You stop being a slave to impulse and become a channel for divine will. This journey is not easy. You'll have urges. You'll feel tested. But every time you say no to the lower, you say yes to the higher. And over time, that yes becomes your truth, your default, your path. Not everyone will walk it, but for those who do, it leads to clarity, strength, peace, and eventually liberation. Semen retention is not suppression. It's not ego. It's not about control over women. It is about mastery over yourself. And when you master yourself, you unlock the gates to a life you never thought was possible. Stay strong, stay focused. Walk the path, not for pleasure, not for power, but for purpose.